Hello, my loyal viewers. Today we are doing a bit of an experiment. I want to find out exactly how much power it takes to recharge the car, or at least according to the car, to go from dead, which I ran it down to 1 mile. Actually, I'm probably a little bit below 1 mile, but I'm not going to drive around the block 50 more times just to get rid of that. I'm just sitting here running my AC down. I really don't like doing this because I don't want to, give my battery premature failure. But we're going to see how much it takes to get to a standard charge, which on the 4.5 firmware is 90% of the battery. Let's see. Units and formats. Now we can change the charging format, so instead of when it's charging, instead of showing miles per hour, recharge rate, how many miles you gain back, it'll show us in kilowatts. So we're going to switch to energy. And running the AC, I just hit 0 miles, which probably means I got just a hair more to go, but and apparently, something that I never saw before on the charging screen here, usually when we got to 0 miles, it was empty. There's nothing left showing. Now, if that was on firmware 4.4, I mean, the line all the way down. Now, on firmware 4.5, we got a little red bar, which I'm guessing is the, your, like on a gasoline-powered vehicle, that would be your gas light turning on. So now we are at 0, and we still got, well, if each mark is 10%, so it would be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We probably got, I'm going to have to guesstimate 6% left. So I could probably get another 10 miles, maybe 15, depending on how I drove out of the car, even with a rated range of 0. So, that being said, I guess we're not really recharging from completely dead battery. We're recharging from 0 rated range remaining. I have somewhat started picking up on all the different functions and features of the YouTube video editor. So instead of having to do this in 2 separate segments, I will be able to I'll upload them without making them public, and I should be able to combine the videos together to make one long video. It's only 6 o'clock. My charging starts at time of use at 7 p.m. I turn that down. I don't really like charging at 40 unless I have to. My voltage at my home drops just a bit too much. I'm at the very long end of our transformer has about 15 or 16 houses on it, and it's way, 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 way down there at the end of the block. So by the time it gets to my house, yeah, I got 240 something voltage, but once I start charging at 40, it drops down to about 220-ish. And the wires start to warm up a slight wee bit. 30 amps more than enough to get me a full standard charge before I have to leave at 6 a.m. So yeah, I'm going to go plug her in. I'll edit in the second half of the video tomorrow. And give you my input. We'll see exactly how many kilowatts we've used. I just hope I don't forget to look before unplugging. Once I unplug the cable, the screen will no longer tell me how many kilowatts. So I just can't forget to look at the screen first and do a video before leaving in the morning. Hope I can get up early enough. Alright, see you guys in the morning. Good morning, one and all. Beautiful day out today. So, charging is complete. Now, I had a little incident last night. I had, oh, not an incident, but I had an unplanned emergency trip I had to pick someone up. So I did not do a complete charge before having to, plug back in. I had to unplug. Start over. It's early morning. I had an emergency trip to pick somebody up last night, and because of that, I could not do a complete charge before unplugging. There we go. Got it out that time. So, I calculated, I got what I used. I left last night with, I only had to go a mile, so it was negligible. But, I used, 6.1 kilowatts to get to about 25 miles. And then, I guess I used exactly 50 kilowatts to get all the way up to a full charge of 183 miles. I don't know with this new firmware, that standard charge or 90% charge, the numbers are really varying from day to day. Whereas before I nailed it every day, right at 190 miles for a standard charge. One day I can have 183, next day I can have 186, 187, it's all over the board. I haven't had lower than 183 though. But anyways, so I used 50 kilowatts shown on the charger now, plus another about 6.1 I believe it was. So all in all, to get to a standard charge, I used 56.1 kilowatts. Leaving me with 4 kilowatts left to do a range charge. If it were on a range charge, remember this is the 60 kilowatt battery pack. So power usage appears to be right on par with what they're advertising. If I ever do run this thing 100% completely dead where it won't even move anymore, I might just do a range charge to see what that complete battery pack size is. It's possible they might have manufactured some additional range into these batteries. But that's it. Time to unplug. I gotta go pick up a customer. The Model S makes a great limousine. Wouldn't you say?